It was a pretty good ball game, pretty well played. I thought, as far as our starter, Blaine Knight, he didn't have his command today, really, and USC did a great job of laying off a lot of pitches, got his pitch count up. I mean, they're, that's a big part of their offense. They have an older team with, a lot of guys that have a good feel at the plate, and I thought, defensively we made some good plays. They hit some balls right at us, and on our offensive end, we battled. We only struck out a couple times on the day. Their starter, I don't know if he struck us out. And, we got the big 2-out home run, and then just kind of manufactured a couple of runs there. And I think it was the fifth to give us a 4-run lead that I think we scored 2 runs on 1 hit. But we found a way to win. Bottom line, that's the thing. And, I thought Jackson Rutledge came in and did exactly what he wanted him to do, and that's throw the ball over the plate with a little velocity and mix in a couple breaking balls and didn't give him any free passes really for the most part. And, we fielded behind him pretty well. I thought Jack Biggers made a couple of nice plays. We turned a really nice ground ball double play to Shaddy's left that, didn't give him any extra bats there.
Are freshman pitchers exceeding this point in the season where you thought you'd be right on track or what?
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't say exceeding. I think, we saw in the fall that these guys were pretty talented, and it's really more about, the mental makeup there. I think Jackson Rutledge was really frustrated the way it went against Cal Poly last week when he mishandled a ball that was hit back to him, went down and got it and didn't have a grip and threw it down the right field line. They ended up winning the game. And, I think he was ready to get back on the mound, and he showed what he can do. And but I don't know. That's a tough question to answer. I think I still need to see him a little bit more. But I guess up until now, they've done everything we wanted them to do, and that's compete and throw strikes. That's what they've done.
How big was it for Blaine just to battle through that today? Because those first 2 innings could have gone.
Yeah, it could have gone either way. I mean, they lined out to first. I mean, it's kind of the luck of the game or the unluckiness of the game sometimes, and that could have tied the game up real quick. And, he knew that. For him to go out and give us 6 innings, for a while there, it looked like he was going to give us maybe 4, 5 at the most. And we almost pulled him after 5, but he really wanted to go back out, and he actually had a really good 6th inning through some of his better located fastballs and a couple of nice off-speed pitches. And, I think the maturity is coming out in him now that he doesn't have to have his best stuff and he can still win.
Bonfield's home run, just kind of what you...
With the lineup, we had a lot of left-handed hitters in the lineup, and it was just good to see, Luke, wait out the first pitch. I think he laid off a slider and maybe another pitch. I'm not sure if he hit the second or third pitch, but he got one he liked. It was a fastball or a cutter that was up in the zone a little bit, and I didn't know if it was going to get out of the park, but definitely get over the outfielder's head and score a run. It was nice to see it get out. He's a veteran in the middle of the lineup that you need that presence in there, especially a good right-handed hitter when you've got all the lefties. It's nice to have one that can pick up some RBIs, and I think he drove in 3 of our runs today. Even his last, I guess his second to his last at bat when he got behind in the count and slapped a couple balls foul, and then chopped him up the third baseline, and we were going on contact. We had Cole at third who can really run. He got a great jump, and the third baseman realized that, and he bobbled the ball a little bit. Even if he'd have fielded it, it would have been bang bang. He'd had to make a perfect throw. So that was good to for him to at least put the bat on the ball and drive in another run. So good day for our cleanup hitter.
We talked about it yesterday, but with Jackson giving you 3, that's 21 innings that your freshmen have given you this week to kind of really save the bullpen for the back end of the season.
Yeah, I mean, and it's not like the guys we've been throwing are guys we don't feel can help us on the weekend. It's just kind of the way it worked out and the way we wanted to go through the beginning of the season, and with Rutledge being able to come in. I mean, the game, 4-run lead with that lineup over there, those guys know how to win. It wasn't over, and we felt like he was one of our best options, and we knew that he hadn't thrown all week and had a couple good bullpens and was ready to go. And again, he just I guess built up a little more confidence with his teammates and definitely with me and the other coaches.
You had to make some defensive plays.
Yeah, we did. We made some good defensive play.
Did Jackson have to handle one?
Say what now?
Jackson, he had to handle one.
Yeah. You know, I mean, he's not a bad fielder. He just made a bad play last week. I mean, because he panicked when he knocked the ball down and reached for it, didn't quite get a grip, and he finally did. He threw it down the line. But, yeah, I mean, I thought overall the defense was good. You know, the play at first when it was scored an error, and I'm sure it was an error, Blaine just didn't touch the bag. And I don't know if that goes to Gates or Blaine, but it looked like it went to Blaine. So just one of those things, bad angle, maybe to first, but, Gates threw the ball a little bit behind him. I don't know what happened there, but for the most part, we played good defense.
Casey Martin, your third baseman for now? Or?
Well, he is right now. He brings a little spark to the lineup, and obviously he's been hitting pretty good. He's definitely a threat to steal a base too, and he's got, he can get a double, he can get a home run. He's a good option.
Anything else? Okay, thanks.
Thanks.
Okay.